Okay, hi. I am Emily, and I am giving this a try. Um, so next month marks 1 year of beginning my writer's journey, and it began with going to a poetry reading and finding a sheet that was talking about the DFW conference, and I thought, okay, sure, yeah. Because last year I was like, I'm going to start just saying yes to things that feel good and that help me accomplish some things that I want to accomplish. And I didn't really know that writing, sort of, like I was a blogger, but not really. Like wasn't super active. I was like, I'm going to be so super pumped, and I would schedule out all of my blogs. I would do like 3 of them and then like never do another one for like 6 months. And so last year I was like, I'm going to decide I'm going to do something and I'm going to do it. And so I went to the writers conference. I didn't know anybody. I slept in a room with strangers. I met the most amazing people, and they have changed my life. And I am so happy to be a part of them. Sorry, I'm outside, so I'm like, I know that this video is going to be weird because I'm going to be looking around a lot. I'll put it up here so that I'm looking here. But so I have been learning this year what it means to be a writer ish. Like, what I'm learning is that there's a lot of unlearning, and then there's a lot of rethinking of some things. What a writer is not is somebody that just is like, I'm going to be a writer, pops out 6 books. Like, what a writer is someone who just steadily learns the craft and understands it as a lifestyle. And so that's kind of where I'm at. So a year later, we're in the 4th month of this year. I decided that I was going to do the A to Z blog challenge, and that I am a part of a group called the 365-day writing challenge. Those are 2 big new things for me this year. And I'm doing Camp NaNoWriMo, which I love acting like I know what that means for myself. It does make me feel a part of a larger group, which is fantastic. I think those 3 things that I've mentioned have been a biggest part of all of this for me, is finding groups that work, sticking with them, committing to them, and being okay to leave groups that don't work. For instance, I signed up for a Facebook group called The Dragon Eye Fantasy Writers because in my writing I found a lot of it seems to be going in a fantasy direction. I don't read fantasy. I know jack squat about fantasy writing. So I thought, okay, I'll get into groups about fantasy writing. Well, I got into this one called The Dragon's Eye because some of the characters, it turns out I also was writing about dragons. And I don't fit in that group. I am not interested in debating fairy culture right now, and it's okay for me to leave that group. Okay, the wind is really picking up. But I enjoyed it while I was there, and it's a beautiful community. I'm so thankful that it exists. Maybe one day I will write something more about fairies and dragons, and I will know where to go. But I didn't need to overwhelm myself with that in my feed, and so I've limited myself to my North Dallas Writers Group, which is just really special to my heart. That is something that was born out of the DFW Writers Conference. I'm really proud of it, and so I know that that's like home base for me. The 365-day challenge thing is fantastic. There are subgroups within that group that have been really helpful, and so I have gone from maybe writing 500 words every 6 months to almost steadily now I'm averaging about 400 words a day, which is unbelievable. I decided this month that I was going to pick to work on this one story that has developed over the last year, and I am believing that I can do it, and I have these awesome women on the team with me, and I'm so thankful. So I hope this is what I was supposed to do here. I'm Emily. I look forward to coming and rambling some more. All right, bye.